It's 12:33 p.m. I'm fairly certain there's a hurricane. Is there a hurricane? I was gone. I must have slept through it. The bags under my eyes are prominent, so I figured it's the perfect time to do a Q&A. So that's exactly what we're doing today. I went on my Instagram where I don't have many followers, and I asked people on an Instagram story if they would ask me questions. I was expecting to only get like 2 responses. I ended up getting almost like 30, I think, which was pretty cool, so thank you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you really should, because you're hurting my feelings and I'm sensitive. But anyways, I would like for you guys to get to know me better. So today we're going to be answering some of your questions on Instagram. So let's hit it. Let's hit it. Sound like one of them white dads. Let's rock and roll. First question, 2 people asked, how do you get past a creative block? Exactly what I'm doing right now. I just don't do anything creative. That's probably not the answer that you're looking for. The way I see it is that if you're in a creative block, you're probably just a little bit burnt out. So the best way I think to combat that, just do other things that give you joy, other things that are fun to you. Like watch a movie, play games, go on a bike ride, I don't know. Whatever you like to do. If you want to go deep sea fishing, try to put the creative task aside for that point in time and just do something that will reboot that energy. To be creative takes a lot of mental energy. So if you're mentally exhausted, you're gonna be burnt out and less creative, therefore creative block. So the best way to combat that is to have fun. Would you be down to join mine for an episode or start your own podcast? I would definitely be down to join your podcast for an episode. Hit me up, my email, leave it in the description. I've been wanting to start my own podcast for a very long time, and I think that I'm going to soon. I think I'm gonna make a Patreon account and post a podcast through there, and I'll do it weekly. So yeah, stay tuned for that. How do you determine growth? I guess for everyone it's different, but I think I determine growth by if you were to take a situation and see how you a few months ago would react and handle that situation compared to you now. If there's differences, if it's better now, if it was better before, that's growth, whether it be negative or positive. I feel like taking a negative situation is the quickest way to see how you've grown as a person. Did you feel stuck in a pattern in your old channel? Is that why you moved channels? I briefly explained this on my other channel, but basically, yeah. Any future tattoo ideas or plans? I really want to get like a half sleeve on my arm, but my mom doesn't like that idea. What creators or artists inspire you the most? I get a lot of my ideas and inspiration from music. So a lot of my favorite artists that would inspire me are like Mac Miller, Tyler the Creator. I like Puya. Who's your favorite director and why? It's a good question. My favorite director is without a doubt Stanley Kubrick. He's just so weird, and I love the weirdness of his movies and how off-putting they are, and they force the audience to be in this like super uncomfortable state. I love that, because I feel like the purpose of film is to make people see things in a different perspective and a different light, and I feel like the best way to do that is to take people completely out of their comfort zone sometimes. And his movies are also like aesthetically pleasing. What's the biggest life lesson you learned? There's a lot. I couldn't even choose. But I would say one that sticks out to me is not taking your time here on earth for granted and not taking the people around you for granted. I don't know, I feel like that's a bad answer. What type of music do you enjoy? I literally like any type of music, honestly, as long as it has a good beat. But I like a lot of underground rap and just normal rap, above ground rap, I guess we'll say. I don't know, because it changes a lot, and I like a wide variety of music. But right now, I've been on like an underground rap wave. How important is being successful on YouTube to you? Being successful on YouTube to me is not as important as being successful is to me. I don't really care what medium I use to become successful, but it's extremely important to me to do so. I feel like I have a lot to prove to myself and prove to people that are currently in my life and people that have moved on to the next phase of life. Do you have any long-term goals for your channel? I'm trying not to really go into this channel with any expectations or huge goals, as bad as that sounds, because I want it to just be something that I have fun with and be creative. I would love if I could surpass 100,000 subscribers again. And like I said earlier in the video, I really want to start a Patreon soon. So I mean, it'd be amazing if I could make this my job full-time, but easier said than done. What do you hope to get across to your viewers through your videos? I like to think of my videos as like a unique take on self-help. I just don't like the people on YouTube that like scream what you need to change about your life. I feel like it's not helpful. I feel like it's counterintuitive. I just wanted to create a place where people can go to gain inspiration for life in whatever form that might be, whether it be like career-wise, mental health-wise, friendship, relationship-wise, just inspire you, give you a little bit more zest for life. Does that make sense? I feel like sometimes I don't make sense. Things sound better in my head, and then I say them out loud, and I'm like, what keeps you motivated? This may be too deep of an answer. I don't know. you guys signed up for all this today. I think what keeps me motivated is my dad. I really want to make him proud, and he's not here anymore, so that's a huge thing for me. That was too deep though. That was really deep. How do you come up with content? A lot of times I come up with content from things that I'm thinking throughout the week. So if I have this thought that's very strong, I'll write it down in my journal and I'll like expand upon it. What really further enhances the idea is music. If you're ever watching my videos and you're like, yeah, I like that song, like, that's probably how I thought of the entire video. How do you distribute your channel to get the most eyes on it? I don't. I just put it out there and hope people see it. If you went to prison, what would it be for? Probably for like being too good looking. I don't know. If you could learn the date or time of your death, would you? Hell no. You would? You crazy. How have you been? I've been watching you since the beginning and I've loved all your videos. Well, thank you. That's really sweet of you. I've been pretty good. I can't complain. Quarantine's just really getting to me at this point. But quarantine's getting to everyone, so I can't really complain. But other than that, I'm pretty good. Are you single? Wink. No. Wink. Alright, so that's all the questions I got for today. I actually really enjoyed doing this. If you guys liked it, please let me know because it really would help me out a lot. I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to like make super creative, technical videos. And so sometimes doing this is pretty fun. Also, if I did make a Patreon, would anyone be interested in that? Let me know. Just let me know. If you do want to stay updated on my life, please follow me on my Instagram. It's A Robinson Films. I'm going to get even more active on there. So, alright. See you.